Took 11 digging. Digging wicked out from the planet E. Shocking, I would like to take you on a trip. Come on along now and listen to our tunes. Just sit back as we go zoom, zoom, zoom. Who is she and what's the trouble?
Hey guys, welcome to Frank's Tech Help. So today we're going to be taking a look at the Belkin TuneCast Clear Scan FM transmitter. I'm using it with my iPod Touch. I'll give you a little look here. Now this does have an auto scan feature, so if you press the button down here, it'll scan to the clearest local station. It'll scan through the channels there and tell you what is one of the two clearest. On the left side here, you have two memory buttons, so you can set a preset memory 1, preset memory 2. On the other side here, you have your station, manual station up and manual station down, as you can see right there. And then it has a feature, what's called, I think, Pro Sound, but if you look closely here, you can go Pro 1, Pro 2, and that's pretty much wide open. What this does is it clarifies the music just a little bit and gives it more of a boost on the overall sound. Now, the first thing I have to tell you is that my antenna on my car is right up here on the roof section, and in theory this should get a pretty good signal, but let me turn this up here. I'm not sure if you guys can hear the static. So even being this close, and even if I go into Pro, so I'm still getting static in the system. I've seen a couple of people mod the older TuneCast system, so I'll probably take this apart and see if I can't put an extension antenna for the FM part. Now, the quality as far as going straight to FM, I'm driving a 97 Toyota RAV4, so the antenna, like I said, is right above me almost. And it's really staticky, especially if I drive around in Waikiki, it's terrible. So, now this unit does have a headphone jack on the bottom of it. Let me see if I can get that in there. It's right here. So I have a tape adapter in right now, and I'm going to plug this in and switch over to the tape. Okay, let me hit the tape deck here. Now this will increase the overall volume. However, you would think that the sound quality would be better, but now my high ends and my bass, everything's really crunchy sounding, so let me turn this up for a second. And honestly, to me, that sounds almost worse than the FM connection that I'm getting. So the jury's still kind of out on this product. I'm going to do something. I'm going to unplug this and plug my iPod directly into the tape adapter here. Let me do this real quick. This is probably going to be even louder, so let's see. Okay. So as you can see, or hear, should be able to hear there. I've got it plugged into the bass. Let's go back to that song. Now the overall quality is just excellent right now because it's going straight from my iPod into my little tape deck adapter back there. And the audio quality is really good. Let me turn it up here a little bit. Okay. Really good quality going straight into my little tape deck adapter. But lo and behold, when I plug it back in here, well, let's go for the FM. Crunchy, crunchy, crunchy. Sounds like I'm trying to tune in a bad radio station. And then go back to the... You know, I think it's probably relative to where the antenna is in your particular car, you know. Alright, so switch back to the tape adapter going directly into the base of the unit, and the quality has decreased again. So I'm not sure what the deal is, what gives. I like the concept of this, but this is the second iPod car adapter that I've tried. I tried one of those cheap ones from China, and it just didn't really cut it. It was way too much stuff. I like this because it's a one-piece unit, very simple, just plug and play and you're ready to go. And it has the headphone jack on the base. But for some reason, it just doesn't, it's not producing good quality sound coming out of this jack down here like it should be, like you would expect. So I think my best thought here is that I'm going to take this unit apart and see if I can extend the antenna range to work better with my car on the FM tune. The other thing that I did not like about this is my car is turned on right now and I go to plug this in. I love the fact that it just slides directly in there, no problem. I accidentally hit the tune to button. So I guess you're at the mercy of the TuneBase here. But anyway, the other thing that I didn't like is that it doesn't automatically start playing. So if I am out on the road and I'm making a bunch of stops and stuff like that, every time I put my iPod Touch in, I have to push the play button. So I'm going to jump back in the car once again, and I keep a lock on mine in case I lose it. So every 15-30 minutes, I got to punch in the code. But once it's plugged in and you're moving, you know, it does continue to work, okay, so, which is good. But, you know, a couple of downfalls. I wish it would autoplay when you plug it in, which it doesn't. You got to do that number. Okay, it does charge while you're driving though, which is nice. So my only solution I can come up with is to try to modify an antenna extender to work better with the FM, because going through the headphone jack, man, it just doesn't sound right. I'd rather just unplug my iPod and plug it into this cable as opposed to having, you know, to deal with this. So on the overall, it's a really good product concept. It's very portable, compact. I love the design of this. I like the fact that it has the multiple slots that can slide in for different types of iPods and stuff like that. So out of a rating of 1 to 10, 10 being the highest, I would give this a 7. I have to take away a point for the fact that it doesn't automatically play when you put that in. I have to take away a point because the FM transmitter or receiver transmitter here is not as strong as I think it should be personally. And then I have to take off another point. Oh, I should really take off 2 points for the headphone crappiness. Because when you plug this in through your tape adapter, if I go straight to the iPod, you heard it, it sounds great. If I go through here, it sounds like I'm on the FM radio. Terrible. So anyway, I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10. But I'm going to keep it, don't get me wrong. I like it enough to keep it because there aren't many other options out there. There's the one from China, but I tested it and it didn't really pan out for me. It was way too many wires and it just didn't, it would turn off after 10 minutes, you know, of play. So, although it did automatically start playing when you plug it in. You know, I'd like to be able to start my car and have my iPod just go. So, Belkin, if you were watching, please fix that. Autoplay, stronger signal, and better quality coming out down here. So there you have it. That's my review of the Belkin TuneCast FM transmitter with clear scan, all that good jazz. So hope this video helped you out. If it did, please post a comment. If not, poke Mahone, and thanks for watching Frank's Tech Help.
I would like to take you on a trip. Come on along now and listen to our tunes. Just sit back as we go zoom, zoom, zoom. Ooh, she wants trouble.